A car bomb has exploded in northern Baghdad, killing at least 11 people and wounding dozens more. The explosion took place in a food market in the Rashidia area. No one has claimed responsibility so far. Let's go straight to our correspondent Ammar Karim, who is live for us in Baghdad. Ammar, what is the latest on this bombing? What can you tell us?
Hi, Mali. Yeah, this attack actually happened in wholesale market. It's for vegetable and fruit. It's a kind of isolated area outskirts of Baghdad. Very weak target. Not a lot of protection around this place. Very easy target for Daesh to attack it. It's used same technique. Pickup truck, suicide bomber driving it inside this building. It's a square building with a series of shops around, and enter and as I said, it's the same technique. He just reached the middle of the busy market and he exploded himself. This market and very similar market to a lot of markets in Baghdad, very difficult to inspect the car. It's the cars usually enter to this building loaded with fruit and vegetables, and it's very easy to hide the explosive material under the boxes of the fruit. So that's what happened, and I think the toll rise to 8 dead, as I just get from some security sources.
Ammar, this bombing comes on the back of those two explosions that we saw in Baghdad last week that killed so many people, at least 300 people, so much damage. What is going on here? Are we seeing a failure in security by the government?
Well, it's a big challenge for the government. In fact, the government tried to make some arrangement to protect civilians, but actually the lack of intelligence, also the lack of explosive detection devices, which they withdraw. It was failure, but it was like something like help at least to make the enemy frightened. So that's the problem. It's also the challenges of the security challenges among the officials. Now, as you know, the Interior Minister resigned and Prime Minister fired the chief of the overseeing Baghdad security. There was challenge between the two, and also Prime Minister also fired lots of intelligence officers. It's a problem. There is gap of security at the meantime, and at the same time, Daesh, who lost lots of land everywhere around Baghdad, they still have a sleeping cell in Baghdad. And this sleeping cell, I think now, and apparently, they pushed really hard to make a revenge of the losses they have on the ground in Fallujah and north of Baghdad. So all this sleeping cell now ready to attack, and it's really a big challenge for government to confront with the suicide bomber who are ready to be a bomb any moment and explode himself anywhere he wants.
Okay, Ammar, good to speak to you. Ammar Karim there, our reporter live in Baghdad on that suicide car bombing on their outdoor market just in the last few hours in Baghdad. Many thanks.